Hello. So I will keep some videos up, and also as before last year I did some videos that I didn't. I kept them sort of privated and made them public. Just one at a time, but yeah, after maybe 6 months or so. So some of those that I uploaded now is from September, so if you look beneath them you can see that. But this one, or this that I call similar like the weekdays, they are new. So this will be the Tools Tuesday video, and also I have a picture up. Or maybe I should just focus on that first. The tool that I think about today may sound quite boring, but it's not. It's really, really awesome, and it's lovely. And that is to sit and meditate in stillness. That is an awesome tool. I use it every day, but I use it way less than I should feel good doing, actually, because since I've practiced meditation for a long time, back and forth, and various kinds, I can easily get into the peace and into that bliss. It takes like 3 seconds, and then I'm there, where I feel just so happy and so peaceful, and to practice it every day is quite a good thing, because then you learn how to reach that more easily. So even if I haven't done it for a while, I can easily get there, let's say. And it can be better, but I will talk about that. Well, okay, should I talk about that? Oh, I'm so eager and rambling, all other things. Then I don't have that really that vibe exactly. And then I will do, by the way, a Whisper Wednesday also for tomorrow. So I can ramble in that then, because I will do it quite right now after this one. So, but I just want to talk and talk. But yeah, that's a tool anyway. And really, I could just say that one sentence and then I would be done with it. But it's not like me really to do that. So, anyways. Yeah, I will talk a little bit more about that. To sit up is a good thing, because you can easily fall asleep if you don't. But you can sit in a comfy chair and so on. There are certain practices that, when it comes to the chakras and so on, it could be helpful to really have the spine straight and all that. But it's like additional to just slow down first of all, and just to give yourself the luxury of doing that. And taking some time and space just for being. Some people like to sit out and just in the sunlight, because then you get so much prana from the air and from the sun, and so that can be a good thing. Just not to complicate it. There are so many methods and so many things that can. It can become as if it's like such a chore to do, so you won't even. Because we have such a stressful society generally, and so much information and everything, all this, but to relax really, and that's so natural, but we have forgotten how natural it is. But if we start, we will find what works for us and what feels good, and we don't need to complicate it. It's natural, we all have it, Anyways, I must ramble first, and I will come back to this topic and see if I have something else to say about it, really. But that's the main thing about this tool for this Tuesday. And to be in stillness, that in itself can be so difficult, although it's really healing on so many levels, and we really get in touch with ourselves. But I want to talk about so many things now. So to just turn off things, to just let things be still, and get in touch with that stillness, and realize how wonderful that is, because we all experience it that way if we just get into that peace. Yeah. So meditate does not have to be more complicated than just being in that moment, in that stillness. We still rush oftentimes, or many of us do, so we don't even recall that it's there almost, And that's also how we get in touch with our inner being or our higher self or our divine, the universal, unlimited consciousness. I mean, that's how we do. That's the only way. We can learn a lot and get inspired a lot by outer things, and they can also point us. It's like that. Don't, the whole saying about don't confuse the finger pointing at the moon with the moon is a little bit like that. The finger is like the thing outside that we search and search, and if we just stop, we all have it, and we are it, and it's there. And that's kind of the moon. Yeah. I'm sorry. Also, if I could just please speak relaxing. But anyways, I want to talk about this little picture that I have up now, because the computer that I have, I could Google each time, but sometimes I've saved pictures and just pick some one of those, and now I can't see them, so I have to click on each of them to be able to see them. And so therefore, for some reason, I just choose the first one that came up here. And this is a Navajo chief. I don't know really why I have it up now. But I also think that we can get in touch with all dimensions within ourselves and also past lives and so on. And this particular image is so much like my brother. So I think this is him in a previous life, honestly. Not only because of the looks, but because of his being. How proud a person, and he's a very special being. And unlike everyone else that I've ever met, in that he have this, I don't know, there is something, a strong sense of, what can it be called? I can't find words for it, but some sort of a proud integrity of sorts that is just so. It's you can't bend it. It's like there. Anyways, I can't explain how he is, but this great. Now I start to speak Swedish here, and I get so eager. Once when I was. I guess I was 14 or something like that. I was quite young. First time I went to Gothenburg, maybe it was. Or maybe it was not. I'm not sure which time. If it would have been the next time I went there, maybe actually. But anyways, I was quite young anyways. And meanwhile I was going, I had the first experiences of past lives. I was some years older, and it was not that first time really. But anyways, and especially going on trains, and I think I recall things from World War II and so on with the trains, and I had some flashes of memories, it felt like. But I was not into that, and I didn't know anything about those things, and I just kind of was a little bit fascinated about how clear I could see those images and feel whatever connected to those trains that we were all locked into. But then when I came there, I went to this store with, never mind what kind of store. I don't know even the name is, if you would say it in English, Nekrosen. Anyways, I went there, and they have those, it's like a new age shop of sorts. And they had cards that you could buy and sell. And no, buy and sell. You could buy and send, as postcards, yeah. And then I was walking around the store there and just saw this picture as a postcard, and I have it still somewhere, that exact card. Actually, I gave it to my mom and she have it. But when I looked at this picture, it's just you have the same chin, mouth, the cheekbones, the ears, the the brows, everything, and also he had long hair at the time, and used to have like something on like that on his head, and it was like seeing a picture of him, and I was so like amazed sort of by that. So I bought a little card, and I thought it was sort of a confirmation also, because it happened at quite the same time as I first experienced these kinds of whatever you could call them, past life. Oh, I'm too eager to even do videos like this, like that. I need to breathe. You need. I mean, you see why? Why should you pause and be in stillness and meditate? Yeah. And anyways, I will just drop that and just have it up there. But I like the picture, and also, yeah, beautiful. You can Google it. It comes up more pictures where he does not look much like this. There are front pictures also of this same Navajo chief when it doesn't look like him much, but still, in this angle, I could have thought it was him actually. So, or I actually thought almost when I saw that. Anyway, yeah. Also, the kind of a song. I had this. I don't know. I don't listen to Swedish songs so much, and then I heard this song, and suddenly it meant more to me than before. The one that I have up here before, and yeah, it's not good singing, but it's a strong meaning to me, and more so now than before. And also I love him, Cornelis Vreeswijk, who did that song. He is like one of the greatest in Sweden, or was when he's still actually, but he's not around anymore in life. Yeah. Anyways, so for some reason I just wanted to do that and kind of embarrass myself. No, I just I wanted to express that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, bumped into this. Yeah, and also maybe I said this already. I will keep up. I try to breathe and calm down because I'm like, I don't know. Quite the opposite of this tool that I'm supposed to talk about now. Yeah, that means something to me, something extra. But anyways, I will keep some of the videos up. Also, those that I have, those older ones that I will make public. Also, there are several of those that I haven't made public, and so I will keep doing that, and also, at least for a while, since you asked me, and then I will, after a while. I don't want to have like thousands of videos public, so I probably will start to limit it a bit, and then I will probably go by the likes or so. Yeah, I will actually. So if there is some video you really, really, really want up there, you need to like it or show it to others who could maybe like it or so. I don't know. Yeah. Back to the topic. If I have something else to say about that, then I don't know. I think I will go to I will just leave this. I will see how far along I've talked. Oh, I've talked for a little while anyways. I don't know. Maybe I should do this like quite a shorter one. Yeah, maybe I should talk about it more, but it's not much to say. It's just a tool, you know. Many things can be so good. I mean, I like to sing. I love to sing and dance and so on. It doesn't mean that I'm good at it. I just love it, and I don't know. There is a connection to your soul and to your inner being, and so through a lot of ways. I mean, through singing, dancing, art, or bunches of things. So it doesn't have to be like meditating in stillness to get in touch with that. But I guess that's the quickest way and the most efficient and quickest way, and also to reach in-depth contact, because sometimes other methods can be used as an escape or a way to disconnect from things that we don't want to feel and so on. If we just sit in stillness, then then we don't have so much. We can't escape easily. So, but also when it comes to meditating, I've talked about visualization a lot. Visualization a lot. Oh, I'm so disturbing. It must be very disturbing to listen to me right now. But I will still. And also I will keep this up. Yeah, I will. I get worse doing videos now, and I have said that I will keep them up, obviously. Yeah. Anyways, for a while, that is, yeah. Yeah. Meditate can mean many things, and you can meditate. I mean, I see it as a meditation to use visualization techniques and work with energy as well. But what I really mean here when I emphasize stillness is also that to let the mind be still, and it can't really be still because it always moves, but especially for a bat like myself. But you can just let it move, just let it be and ignore it, kind of, or just accept it and not go into it. As they say, let the birds fly over your head and not build a nest in your head, kind of thing. To let them come and go and that. And there are various techniques that you can count, for example, which are really, really great, but I don't know if I should... I've mentioned so many of these things before. Basics. And I think what I think is good also with these tools and themes and things is that I will hopefully get a little bit congruent. I mean, is that even the right word? Well, I maybe will stick to a topic, although I don't really succeed in that today. But otherwise, it's easy to just stay at the basics. And I want to dive deeper and go further with you. And I think you would like that too. After many years saying the same things over and over, and also there are videos and so on out there that are more advanced, but most of it, and that's quite natural that it is so, but it is very basic, and it's important though. It's the most important thing, actually, the basic ones, but still, it gives something to build on, I think. And I have hesitated to do that because I really, really feel that you need that to be able to benefit from more advanced techniques and so on. But still, then again, well, who am I to decide? I mean, I can mention it, and then people need to do whatever they choose to do anyway. So, yeah. So I think I will share maybe not everything. No, not everything. I don't even write down everything, because some techniques and some tools are so efficient and so strong, and I wouldn't want anyone to get their hands on them. You can like code them or anything, but yeah. So you can do like in some. I learned that was also, which many use, but a technique to count the out breaths. That's when you relax more, so it's better to count the out breath than the in breath, or both. So it's better with the out breath. And then to count to 10 and then start over, and and then when you lose track or count to 35 suddenly, you realize that you were out of concentration, that you weren't really aware and there. So it can be helpful, and also a way to help you distract your thoughts, because oftentimes when we drift like that, it's because we follow the train of thought somewhere and we lose our stillness. And so then we get aware that that is going on, that's happening. And you can have a flame, looking into flame, or you can do it like in many ways. But I think I will not go into specific techniques of sorts. I will just as for this, I will just say it like that it's to meditate in, sit and meditate in stillness. Simplify it, and hopefully find time to do it every day. Not even to press it in time. I mean, there are certain things that can be so helpful to do it at a similar place or similar time of the day, or even exact. There are certain suggestions that are really, really great. But I think to begin with, it's the best is to just do it and not complicate anything. And not to think that you need to sit for half an hour, or, just to do that for a couple of minutes, or even 1 minute. But at least to get the sense of a little tiny bit of stillness. Because when you do, if you aren't used to that, when you do, you will crave it, you will want to. So it's good to remind yourself every day. Give yourself that space. It's really luxury. It's giving you happiness, It may not be the first thing you feel related to it, but it's there. Your inner being is that, your soul. And when you get through the layers that are hiding it, the jewel and the lotus, then you will experience that, the clarity of your inner self. And also, as I said, the connection to the universal, the oneness, and the infinite intelligence, which is awesome. And that is also a process if you want to develop those kinds of gifts that I have. Oh, by the way, I want to share so much about that, but I will do it when I've ended now. I'm so glad that I didn't come to think about that, because then I would have even more things in my mind that I wanted to share with you. So this was it for today with tools. I will just end now before I continue, and just without knowing where to go. Take care. Talk very soon. Much love. Bye for now.